What up everyone, I am the guard and welcome to another act of Hive Swap's FriendSim. Kind of a little delayed there. Oh, what we got here now? Lynera Sculby with her knife meter. You've had such good luck making friends lately that you feel almost popular, but at the same time you feel a strange sense of loneliness that new friendships doesn't seem to penetrate. Maybe being the only one of your species light years away from home is starting to catch up with you, or maybe you're starting to understand why popular kids in movies sometimes seem so sad. A number of trolls now like you, but do any of them truly know you? What you wouldn't give to hang out with someone who you have real history with, someone with whomst you don't have to do the introductory dance of, yes, I'm clearly an alien, no, I don't know what's going on. Someone with whomst you could reminisce about old times, someone you've hung out with more than once. Right now you're on the outskirts of town, and the rocky outcrops surrounding you are familiar. You're pretty sure that the entrance to the brooding caverns is around here somewhere. Your heart beats a little faster. Bronya lives close to here, and talk about history. You two know each other deeply from hanging out once and then seeing her again at ex-mate Sprit's hive. Plus you have a phone now. You have the power to text first. Get out the phone Connell gave you. Look at you go, reading an alien language and operating alien technology just fine. Does it make sense that you learned how to read a new alphabet in weeks without anyone teaching you? Not really, but maybe your struggles with Spanish class in high school were just a fluke, and you've been a secret linguistic genius this whole time. Bronya texts you back immediately, giving you directions for how to meet her in the caves. You head down, but before the Jadecaste hive is in sight, a troll emerges from the shadows. At first you think it's Bronya, but you freeze midway when this new troll steps into the light. Bronya doesn't wear glasses, and she never glared at you like that. I'm trying to think of what this song is. I know what it is, I just don't know the name. It's in the main soundtrack. Two, I remember you. You were down here a few weeks ago, bothering Bronya and distracting her when we almost had a loser stampede. Ouch. Is that really how Bronya described your adventures together? Maybe it's silly for something that small to hurt your feelings when another recent friend nearly got you killed in the clown church. But you like to think that you and Bronya formed a real connection. She never made you feel like you were bothering her. A real connection? Is that why you can just come down here and text her? Holy shit, is Lynera reading Bronya's messages? Does Bronya... How do we know that her name is Lynera? Okay, well, she never gave us her name. That's none of your business. Bronya and I are best friends, but she's never mentioned you. Oh, we had two bars on the knife meter. I'm just looking out for her. She has a lot of Jadecaste responsibilities, and she doesn't need anyone shifty coming in to disrupt her. You have to wonder if Bronya would agree with the statement made on her behalf, and you sure would like to see her in person and confirm for yourself. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Why don't you tell me, what is the nature of your relationship? Oh, we're mid on the knife bar. Why should I allow you to hang out with her? As your texting message so boldly suggested. Bluffing has saved your ass in some bleak situation before, but you could also go on the offensive here. You're concerned about Bronya's privacy now, and as her friend, maybe you shouldn't just look the other way. What right does she have to creep on her phone? You puff up with all the self-righteousness you can muster. The nature of your relationship with Bronya is between you and Bronya, and you're not doing anything suspicious by wanting to see her friend. In fact, it seems a lot more suspicious that Lynera is trying to intercept anyone who messages Bronya. For what personal reason could she have to justify that? Well, I never! As I said before, I am Bronya's best friend! I take our relationship, my responsibilities as a friend, very seriously. You press the issue, narrowing your eyes and crossing your arms over your chest. Her responsibilities as a friend, huh? Sounds kind of, fishy and clingy. Fishy? Are you serious right now? Are you really coming down here and make fish puns like some kind of sea dweller? That is suspicious. Who knows what Bronya decided to show when you tricked her into trusting you? Not that we have anything to hide. But who knows? If you're all associated with sea dwellers, then we have a pretty big problem in our hands, don't we? You've heard of sea dwellers by now, but none of your friends have ever talked to them about them much. You must have gathered that they dwell in the sea. You don't really know why it'd be extra bad for you to be one of them, but it's clear you need to backpedal. If we could try to disown your choice of fish-related phrasing, then he advances on you. Obviously, I can't let you talk to Bronya now. You're way too suspicious. I think you and I should have a private discussion instead. At least your life is uneventful when you're unconscious. That is a big mace. And that's a lot of pictures of Bronya. It's just Bronya's sign only. Swabby? Where's Swabber? That's a grub. Some other signs. I don't recognise them entirely. That's a pair of shackles. That's more pictures. Yeah, you are very attached, and you have an Iron Maiden full of jade. There's a lot of crimson around here. When you come to, you're sitting on a chair with your wrist tied. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you realise that you're in a smaller cave than the big open caverns that led to the Jadecaste hive. A light switches on, and you can see that the cave walls are lined with bookshelves, and there's a desk in the corner. There are books and notebooks and bulletin boards which looks like outlines and study guides pinned to them. And in front of you is Lynera, holding a knife. What is... Oh, it's just a marker pen. Okay. She's got a knife! Or at least she's toned down a bit. Oh good, you're awake. This is my study cave. In the Jadecaste hive, it's hard to concentrate because people break the rules and I get irritated. So I come here to do homework. That's all. That's all. Just homework. When you take a second look at the bulletin boards, you see a lot of what Lynera has pinned up are pictures of Bronya. Yeah, she has a very clearly obsessive nature. There are a few pictures of Lynera and Bronya together, but it's mostly just Bronya by herself, and even a couple of blurry photos of Bronya and Elwood. What are you looking at? There's nothing to see here. She brandishes the knife in front of your face. And okay, yeah, sure, she now has a gigantic knife in your full attention. No, has your full attention. And you're not looking at her creepy Bronya shrine anymore. I brought you here because your message to Bronya was highly suspicious. I don't know you and I don't trust you. You could be trying to see Bronya for nefarious purposes. So I brought you here to vet you. Now we can talk about what your real intentions are. So you're definitely going to die in this cave, held captive by an unhinged Jade, who is convinced of your guilt from the moment you dare to text her best friend. That kind of sucks. You tried so hard and you got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh come on, stop playing the victim. If anyone is a victim here, it's me. I tried so hard to be there for Bronya as her best friend, but she doesn't even... Lynera stops abruptly. You see her lower lip start to tremble before she turns her face away from you. The sharp tip of a knife pointed at your throat droops a bit. This dejected swing takes it dangerously close to your navel. It tries to softly lean backwards towards a new chair. Lynera intercepts the noise of distress that escapes her mouth as a noise of sympathy. It's fine though. It's really fine. Our friendship is great. I wouldn't change anything about it. It's fine as long as she doesn't have any other friends. Oh, okay, so this sounds vaguely abusive. Like, no, the only friend you can have is me, and then it gets gaslighted and stuff. That looks like a penis. Because I'm her best friend. I should be the only one she needs. Lynera's knife is now completely lowered, pointing at the floor. This gives some hope. She seems to have forgotten about her sea dweller suspicions. Maybe if you keep talking to her about Bronya, the whole stabbing notion can be taken off the table and she might even let you go. You rack your brain for all the knowledge of alternating relationship dynamics that you managed to compile during your time on this planet. Best friends, they have a special word for that, right? You tell Lynera that your Bronya doesn't need anyone else. If she and Bronya are Moirails, then Lynera must be very special to her. What? I never said we were Moirails. It's not even the quadrant that I want her in. I knew. Never mind that. How dare you make assumptions? Hello. Knife point again. Oh shit, all you mean to say was that you probably thought her relationship with Bronya was probably fine. You figured they must be in a quadrant together because you're clueless. Because you're a clueless alien. You're bad. I guess why you would think that. Oh, you're going down that point. It's so obvious that my feelings for her are very red. Lynera hangs her head and her shoulders shake. Tears roll down her cheeks, dripping into her crisp shirt collar and the knot of her jade-green tie. I know I don't have a chance. She doesn't think that way of me. I'm her loyal friend and second in command. That's all I'll ever be to her, no matter what. And I try to do a really good job of being her best friend. Because what else can I do? If I'm her best friend, at least I'm still in her life. At least I mean something to her. Maybe it's the fact that Lynera's knife has come a lot closer than any other major arteries for a hot minute. Maybe it's the tears. Either way, you feel sympathy encroaching on the monopoly that abject terriers previously maintained your brain's economy. You've acted as a verbal sounding board or a sympathetic ear to some of your other troll friends, though they kind of deal with crises of various kinds. Slipping into the role of therapist for someone who's holding you hostage at knife point is a new one for you, but unfortunately it's not that much of a stretch. Stockholm Syndrome's quite nice this time of year. It seems like young trolls on return have to deal with these heavy life issues by themselves, feeling so alone that they're willing to turn to an alien stranger to help them work things out. Then again, maybe life is that grim and isolating for human teenagers too. And you just never noticed before. How old is our RSP reader? MSP reader. Maybe everyone's too mirrored in their own shit to look up and realise that new beast fecal matter is waist high for everyone around them. Everyone's knee-deep in bullshit. You clear your throat to speak with as much consoling gentleness as you can muster, while your head still throbs from when Lynera knocks you out. It seems like trying to be Bronya's best friend doesn't make Lynera very happy. Of course it isn't making me happy! I can't keep her from having other friends no matter how hard I try. Well, she's amazing, so of course everyone wants to be her friend. Including you, apparently! You barely had a chance to miss that knife before it was waving around again. Thanks. Your friendship with Bronya is nothing like your friendship with Lynera. Like Lynyrd Skynyrd. Lynera. I'm calling her Lynera. You don't count as any kind of competition. Bronya is just one of many friends to you, and while you cherish her and support her endeavours, you appreciate the joy and fulfillment that can come with having many different friends instead of depending on a single person to meet all your emotional needs. Sounds fake! Why would I ever want any friends besides Bronya? She is my whole world! Okay, but it seems like it's painful for Lynera to be relying on Bronya to be her whole world when Bronya isn't doing the same in return. Has Lynera ever talked to Bronya about any of this? No, never! I'm terrified to tell her how I feel. Being her best friend feels awful. But losing her would be so much worse. I can't take that risk. But if Lynera never talks to Bronya about her feelings, she'll always be unhappy because she wants more. Even if she thinks that it's unlikely that Bronya feels the same way, maybe open communications with her friend could help Lynera process her feelings and move on. I mean, what kind of friendship is this if it's one-sided? To just fixate on one person is incredibly unhealthy. That's why you have multiple friends, because everyone's a good resource for everything else. You know that Lynera has a big heart, heme pusher, and many fine qualities, and she doesn't deserve to be stuck in this unhappy, unrequited relationship purgatory forever. Wow, you really think I have fine qualities? You try very hard to think about the glint of that knife. Sure, Lynera has positive qualities. She seems loyal, well-organised, and studious and caring. Some troll out there is going to want the same kind of closeness from her that Lynera is looking for, and she owes it to herself to take actions that could lead to happiness instead of being stuck in a sad situation forever. I don't know. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, but I don't want to move on. Even if I know I should. I just want to be with Bronya forever! Lynera crumples to the ground, dropping the knife and sobbing into her hands. It's hard to watch someone in this much distress and not want to help them, but on the other hand, her misery has distracted her, and this might be your only chance to try and escape. I mean, it makes sense to escape to someone who's just seems to be on the flip-flop, but I guess we could just roll with it. Remember what you did for Polypa? When she was upset, sitting in the chair with both hands tied behind you does make for an ideal shish-papping conditions, maybe even approximate the gesture. Lynera's huddled crying on the floor, and you think that you could get close enough to lean your knee against her back or something. Hopefully that will be interpreted in the same way as the classic palm to cheek. You move your chair closer to her. You lose your balance and wobble and topple forward. Linea's discarded knife is right there, sharp edge ready to plunge right into your incoming soft body. But then Linnea moves quickly and grabs a chair and saves your life. Well, Jade's pretty speedy. Oh shit, that was a close one. You really could have died. She stares at the knife with huge round eyes, clearly shaken by your near-death experience just now. Considering how often you nearly die these days, you feel more blasé about it. But you're glad that it's having an impact on her if it makes her rethink the whole kidnap and stab thing. I was thinking if that's probably demon, but that's not. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to actually die. I saw that what you were doing with that chair when you fell. You were trying to do for the traditional seated front hinge shush pad because I was upset. It was very kind of you to try and console me. I never really thought you were actually a sea dweller, you know. Maybe what I'm doing is wrong. Hey, the bar's empty. Linnea sets her jaw with conviction and one slash cuts you free of your bond. You get to your feet, stumbling a bit because your leg fell asleep. You can't believe you're getting out of the situation without any heat loss. You feel positively elated about this turn of events. Linnea still looks sad. You're free to go. You must think the worst of me after all this. Well, you're not gonna lie, this wasn't the best starts of friendship we've ever had. But horrifyingly enough, it also wasn't the worst. You feel for Linnea, and you want to show her how a real friend-making aficionado gets out of there and meets people. You feel this. You think making for new friends could help her feel less clingy about Bronya. Oh, you really would do that for me? I'm not so sure about new friends. But you do seem to know what you're talking about. You don't know where to go with Linnea to teach you how to make friends. She's probably a bit too uptight and enjoy music clubs you've been to. And you don't think that troll studying in the book hive will take kindly to a lot of loud and friendly conversation. You decide to go to the cafe that Elwood introduced you to. Thankfully, they're not having an excessive bodily force poetry night, since you're not sure that will be Linnea's scene. There are a number of ceruleans here, but you also spot a few indigos and teals and a cluster of defiant-looking olives, with some yellows, all sitting together. The crowd is overall less pierced and undercutted than it was when you were here with Elwood, and the vibe is laid back, with all the other trolls just sitting around quietly chatting. You order the drinks, already taken for granted your newly acquired skill in reading troll language. Linnea is fidgeting when you sit down with her. This may come as a shock to you, but I don't get out of the caverns very much. And I don't have time. There's so much to learn about Jadecaste life and troll responsibilities. And troll reproduction. I probably need my help to maintain order. It's not very often that I have to interact with trolls of other caste colours. I'm not sure what's making her uncomfortable. The trolls around her, or that are lower than her on the heat spectrum, or those that are higher. You've worked out now that Jades are right in the middle, so maybe Linnea identifies with neither the haves nor have-nots. From what you remember, neutrality is a big concept with Jades. You're sure that Linnea that it's natural to feel a little nervous. Most people feel that when they're stepping out of their comfort zone when they make a new friend. If there's one thing you've learned that is Alternia's resident friend-making expert, wow, early times juice. It's the terror and the embarrassment that are half of the cause, but it's worth it in the end. I'm not nervous or embarrassed. It's just, I don't know. Everyone seems disorganised and suspicious and untrustworthy and unknown. You have to bite your lip, keep from laughing. It's not even funny. It's just that Linnea is insisting on her words and leaning towards you, glaring at the rest of the room. And the overall effect is really endearing. Like someone who put a 1950 school uniform on a feral cat. Before you can try and reassure her, a new troll ambles up to your table. She looks friendly. That's a friendly amble. She's wearing glasses and carrying a book bag and has a teal symbol on her. Tealsus? She might be learned like Linnea. This could be a good new friend to match. Oh, new friend! New friend! Hi guys. I think I've seen you around before. Do you also study at the book hive? You open your mouth to invite this new friend to sit down, but before she responds, Linnea interjects. That's not any of your business, is it? Why do you even want to know? Obviously anyone who goes to a book hive to study goes there for peace and quiet. So why would you think of us to bother us just because you recognise us from there? Okay, jeez. Not bad, never mind. See you around, never. And just like that, a golden opportunity for friendship has gone up in a puff of smoke. What was Linnea thinking being so rude? Did she want to learn how to make new friends? I changed my mind, okay? There's no way I'd be friends with any of these people here. I don't know them. Not like I know you. I'm surprised to hear that Lynera feels so positive about you that she was ready to stab you an hour ago. She's taking your hands in both of her hands, squeezing your fingers tight. I know we didn't get off to a great start, and that's my fault, but I can make it up to you. And we're friends now. We'll be friends forever. And ever, we're back together. I will call anyone who ever thinks about trying to fuck with you. Yes, it's not quite the lesson you had hoped to teach her about making friends, but maybe with her fierce loyalty and persistent streak spread out between you and Bronya, Lynera could be a little more low-key about being a friend to you. Hang on a minute. A determined look in her eyes, the ominous glint in her glasses. Don't scream low-key. But your challenge doesn't always happen overnight. And you can believe in second chances. You believe that Lynera will be capable of healthy friendships on them. Got T and cross on them. Why is that knife still green? Oh well. We got another friend. Okay, but this will be a break for around until I get around to purchasing the rest of these. But thank you for watching. Stick tight if you want to see some more, but for now just sit tight and stay shiny for me.